Okay, you guys, what is up? King of Lightning gonna do Fairy Tail Chapter 263. Okay. Man, actually, you know what? You know what? It was a pretty solid chapter. It was a pretty solid chapter. Because we start off this chapter, then we see the other guilds, and they are preparing for the tournament or the festival, whatever you want to call it, the games. And we got to see Lamia's Gale. Okay, they're getting ready for it. Leon and Jura are participating in this tournament, so okay, good. Blue Pegasus, they're coming out, so yeah. I mean, the only guys in Blue Pegasus that are worth mentioning are the three other guys in Ichiya. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't notice, Ichiya's voice in the anime is Aizen from Bleach. I thought that was so funny, how in the Japanese, Aizen can go from this almighty, all-powerful motherfucker to, like, Ichiya. I'm like, yeah, it was funny. It's funny. But, who else? Okay, yeah, and then we get to see Sabretooth. They're in, obviously. And Raventail. I'm like, whoa, Raventail. Yeah. The father of Luxus, I believe. Yeah. Raventail. So I am looking forward to seeing. See, Raventail just made this thing, and they just made this entire tournament better because it's Raventail, and Raventail, they were a Dark Guild 7 years ago. But now it appears to me that they are a legitimate guild. So, I want to see what the fuck Raventail has in store. Even though, in my opinion, it might be a little bit too early in order to face Raventail just yet. Because when I think about it, it's like two major forces being played here. Sabretooth and Raventail. So, I would have personally have separated the two. But, okay, I'm cool with it. And then we get to see the scene where they're on the beach. They're all depressed as shit because, you know, they only have 5 days left to train, and Erza has this, you know, scheme of, like, hell training, which is not going to work at all, obviously. But, all of a sudden, a pigeon with, like, a note flies on top of her head, and then they follow the pigeon, and then the bridge that was once destroyed that led to, like, that, okay, so there was a bridge, and it was destroyed, and it led to some weird area. But the bridge all of a sudden starts to reform itself, and automatically you're like, oh shit, Ultier, obviously. Like fucking obviously. So they cross the bridge, and all of a sudden we see Ultier, Jalal, and Meredy. And Meredy, wow, like growth in every direction, and all possibilities, and I'm like, wow. Like look at Meredy. If I remember, like she was a fucking twig. So Wendy has to play catch up in every aspect. Like seriously, like seriously. And what else? So basically, Jalal, he escaped from prison. He created his own independent guild called, what will they call? Fucking something Sorcier, I believe. Yeah, like I forgot what it's called. Oh, the name. But he created his own independent guild. The symbol was weird. The symbol was like, it was like a wizard shaped in the form of an S. It was like weird. It was like a hat and then like a beard with like an E in the middle, but the E was like a face. And it looked like a wizard, but it was tilted sideways like an S. I'm like, okay. Like, it was really weird. And then apparently, and this is where shit gets way too convenient. I'm like, wow. I'm like, dead ass. Oh, fuck it. Apparently there was this evil evil source of magical power that has been sensed during the magical games every year, and Jalal wants Natsu and the guys to go check it out. Oh, and by the way, Jalal's independent guild, just the three of them, they go around taking down other dark guilds. And so basically he wants Natsu and the guys to go check it out. And in return, Ultier is going to give them a magical power boost. I'm like, wow. And the way this works out is somewhat legit, but at the same time, it's like, okay, it's been this long into the series. You would think that this would be one of the founding concepts established early on in the series. So why are we getting it now? The reason why we're getting it now is so Hero can justify their power boost. And the way it's working out is apparently magic is stored in a container in your body. Once you use magic, then it takes magic, or no, it takes energy or magic from that container, and then it utilizes it, and then it returns back to the atmosphere, and then you reabsorb it again through your skin, you know, via atmosphere. Well, apparently there are now 2 containers, a hidden container, and the way Ultear is going to do it is that she's going to age that hidden container, so they can have now 2 containers of magical power, which means double the magical power, which means more moves, which means more like bigger shit, which means we're gonna be like fucking strong as shit now. However, there is a drawback in the sense of it is excruciatingly painful, and of course Natsu doesn't care at all. He hugs her, straight in her chest, like, yeah, thank you, you're actually a woman, like, yeah, surprise. But and then Erza is really worried because, you know, she has this real stoic face, like when, you know, like something's going on. And then that's the end of the chapter. Here's the thing. Too convenient. Way too convenient. Because this makes the last chapter fucking pointless. I mean, like, straight the fuck up. Pointless. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. In fact, what actually... See, here's the thing. Here's what I thought would have been a good idea, right? They do this before they go on their 3-month journey. Like, Ultear comes out of nowhere before they go to the beach and start training. And then they get the magical power boost. And then they develop new techniques from that magical power boost. And that would probably make up a good, like, 3 years of magic training right there. Not the full-blown 7, no. And then people tell me that, you know, like, yeah, but they were powerful to begin with. Like, no. No, they weren't. They weren't that powerful. Like, Erza was, like, okay. Like, she was good, but, like, not, like, extraordinarily good. But, like, you guys get it, okay? There were much stronger people in Fairy Tail, in the world of Fiora 7 years ago. Supposedly. But then they have teamwork, and their teamwork gets them through the day. And they have the power boost system. Hero loves the power boost system. I mean, fuck it. Whatever. Anyway, that being said, it was an okay chapter of Fairy Tail this week. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So I'll see you guys next week for Fairy Tail chapter 264. King of Lightning. Rate, comment, subscribe. Signing off.